One of the greatest innovations that came around in a long time back in the 60s was the inner liner. When the tire's punctured, it comes down, but it actually comes down on the inner liner, and that gives the driver an opportunity to retain control. But still yet, you've got a valve on the outside area right here that keeps the outer tire inflated. You've got a valve right in this area right here, and that keeps the inner tire inflated.
And here comes Jason back in. Remember, the team said get caught up, then come back in, we'll get some more work done, and he makes his way back down pit lane.
I think he's going to be okay. I mean, what the damage I see there shouldn't hurt him too much as long as they don't have a tire rub.
Gives these guys an opportunity to cool these brakes off a little bit too. They've been running awful hard, and there's a lot of hot brake rotors like we saw.
And there is Jason Keller. He is our Aaron's lucky dog for this second caution as they are doing another tire change. You're looking over the shoulder of Butch Waugh.
Well, this is an opportunity for these guys to get another set of tires on. That first green flag run we had kind of saved a set of tires. Most of the time they would probably have a caution early. They would use up a set. So now they'll go ahead and put another fresh set on this car and maybe get a break and get a long run and take advantage of it.
Well, after the tough break he had yesterday in practice when he hit the wall in turn number 1, they brought out the backup car, and here he is on the lead lap and back in contention. Gets another chance, and there is the 38 of Jason Leffler still in pit lane. And you can see a little bit further back the 99 of Trevor Bain. They're working on that car as well.
It's a good move out of Jason Leffler hitting pit road again because he's the back of the pack already. He can work on that front end, really get that car shaped back up real good and make it competitive again.
Jamie, we thought the 32 might have gotten a little bit of damage in this. Is that true?
And he said he was hit a ton on the left rear, so he was asking Trent Owens, his crew chief, to look as closely as possible to see if there's any damage, any tire rub. Right now, they told him he looks clear, but they are taking caution right now on this restart as he restarts third, guys.
Oh, I'm trying to see anything. It looks like it's pretty good. Just a little bit of rub right there, yeah. Right?
That's what I'd worry about, maybe having a flat tire, but the tire looks good. It just doesn't have any letters on it.
Yeah, he got hit in the left rear tire, and it didn't hurt it, though. I mean, well, we've seen all year long where the guy touches that tire, the fender, and it blows it out. He got lucky this time.
All right, well, we're getting word that a few of the cars are going to be penalized. They pitted too soon. The 38 of Jason Leffler, the 99 of Trevor Bain, and the 0 of Mike Wallace. So they are all going to have to go to the rear of the field.
Just everybody lining up for the double file restarts now. They're all trying to jockey themselves into position and get where they need to be right now.
All right, lights are out on the pace truck. So this second caution is about to go green, and we're going to go full throttle, and the telemetry you will see will be real time from our race leader Kyle Busch. So sit back and enjoy the ride.
Easy on all these guys. Ready. Everything be cool. Be ready. Hey, car's off. Coming on down. Ready. Be ready. Be ready. Be ready. Ready. Be easy on these guys. Slow. Bring back. Come on. 12. Got a nose outside. All clear. Enter door, still there. Enter door, you're clear. Enter bumper, still there, still there. Clear high. Inside. Outside.
Coming inside. 38 coming inside.
Trying to come inside the 12, inside. Inside. In the middle. Clear. Too wide. Clear low.
Still there. Behind you.
Still there. Hey Bob, look at the right side of the feet. Look at the lower A-frame at the bucket.
Inside. Man, did you see that, guys? The second time by, they're trying 3 wide into turn 1.
I saw that.
Here we go. Reed Sorensen, Carl Edwards. Take a look as Sorensen, he saw the sparks on Carl's car.
Well, I tell you, Sorensen's left rear tire just looked funny to me that time by. It looked like it was almost flat, but he's still going.
And Justin Allgaier is now back in the mix. You're looking out of his car.
I'll say he's back in it. He's in the top 5 here pushing these guys.
He has got several hundred family and friends. If you were with us with the qualifying show earlier today, they were all dressed in T-shirts. As here we go for the battle for the lead. Take a look. Harvick trying the inside line on the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Yeah, that outside lane started to come in a little bit too. It's not a bad place to be on the outside because all that momentum up there.
Kyle holds him off, maintains the lead. We've had 5 different leaders with 8 lead changes so far.
Yeah, Kyle Busch knows if he can keep Kevin Harvick back behind him, he can make him overwork that right front tire.
Eric Darnell in the 6 going underneath the 20 of Brad Coleman. He's made it stick, and he's cleared him in less than 1 corner. That's from Brad Keselowski's car looking out the back. Race leaders in single file heading into turn number 3. Got a couple cars in the rear of the field. There was Jason Keller we saw trying to get around some slower traffic. Meanwhile, the battle up front is still nose to tail with Kyle Busch in front of Kevin Harvick.
Okay, these guys are getting racy early. These restarts are just flat getting it right now. I mean, nobody's patient at all.
Oh, look at Blitz get sideways.
And he makes a nice save, but it may cost him a position or 2. Here comes Keselowski on the inside. Darnell saw it also, so he loses 2 spots. Coleman not so lucky.
Mike Bliss real lucky, though. He saved that car. He was hung out there.
On board.
Very, very loose.
Yeah, that's Bliss. Very, very loose. Take a look. That's Scott Lagasse Jr. on the 11 underneath. Right into him. Here we go. Hang on. Ow.
Ah, got spun. Unbelievable.
So our 3rd caution comes out, and there's a lot of damage to the rear of Stephen Wallace's number 66 Impala.
Right, man.
And I was worried about that outside groove of these restarts, guys. It just happens.
Side, fellas, left side.
Stephen was up to 10th position when the caution comes out after he gets hit in that left rear corner patch. Well, there's bad news and there's good news for your team, Rusty, because the bad news obviously we've seen is Stephen damaged. The good news is that man right there is the Aaron's lucky dog, his teammate Brendan Gaughan, because he is in 17th and he'll be the last car now on the lead lap. And whoa, dang, I got a sense here that Stephen's not real happy with Scott Lagasse.
Well, he's just got to use his head right now. He's hot. This is a big race for him with the sponsors being here, and just really upset.
Yep, here we go. I'm sure NASCAR is going to be looking to see if anything.
I just let him know he doesn't like the way he was racing there.
Yeah, hasn't made any contact yet. He really needs to get that car to pit lane. They can work on it.
Yeah, he's just really upset right now, and he's just got to control his temper, get it in. Like I said, it was a big race. And a fast car, but...
Go here. Quit playing around up there. Go.
Okay, let's go back and take another look from the outside.
You see, drive down in this corner right here. And there's, you know, it's just hard racing. It looked like the 11 car just moved up the racetrack a little bit. It's awful bumpy down there. It's really hard to run side by side and get into turn 1.
Well, Scott really didn't do anything wrong, Andy. Take a look at this. He gets down, and this is a classic just get loose.
Yeah, and there's just not a lot of room there. I mean, Steven's trying to keep, you know, he's wanting this spot. Steven's trying to get this spot, so he's not going to give him an extra amount of room. They're racing.
Yeah, Scott just got loose. Let's take a look at it one more time. Gets down in there, very close to Steven. We talk all the time about this is the thing you have to be careful of.
See the back end just jump out there.
Yeah.
Hold the brake, hold the brake.
Look at that. That was 34. Tony Raines making a nice move to keep from getting involved in that as well. One more view.
You see, they're just really racing hard down in here, trying to get the advantage.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it looks bad, and especially it looks bad from Steven's seat. You can understand the frustration.
Well, we've got the word from NASCAR that crew chief and driver Brian Berry and Steven will be called to the trailer.
Yeah, I never liked that. Been there a few times.
Take a look on board with our crew cam.
There's Hollywood Armstrong putting a little bit of bear bond on it.
So as they continue the repairs, as we said, we're under our 3rd caution here with 86 laps complete of 200.